Hello and good evening, everybody. Sorry for being so late. Goodness, I done lost track of time. I've had a lot of stuff happen to me here in the past here in the past 12 hours. I do apologize for the late start. But anyway, we're gonna be playing more Satisfactory today. I hope y'all are ready. I'm gonna try to get more oil and fuel logistics going at the main base. Also, um, I'm gonna try to get some better way of transporting, or well, I'm gonna try to do more as far as the milestone that I've currently got selected. So yeah, I'm ready to go, you guys. I'm excited for the stream. Anyway, um, yeah, loving music tonight. Yeah, I do apologize if I do sound a little bit nasally. My allergies have been getting to me. Anyway, give me a minute or two to try to, loosen up some of this congestion I got blowing my nose and everything. I will mute the mic so y'all don't have to hear me and all that crap. I'll be right back. Just 1 second. Anyway, once again, they don't pay me to give them a shout out. The shout out to Medkit Mystery Boxes for this awesome looking mouse that they sent me uh recently for their ghoulish gameplay box drop. They also they sent a limited edition G Fuel Mega Man energy drink, and they also sent this medallion. So if you know anybody that reps Medkit mystery boxes real hard, tell them to tell them to yeah, send me a message. I will represent them. I will proud to be sponsored by them because I love the product. And this here, I hold on. Matter of fact, here, check it out. This is what I was using. This is just a basic Walmart mouse, right? It's a mini mouse. It's like a travel mouse, right? I've been using this for 2.5 years, and check it out. To upgrade it real quick, to upgrade it to that, look at how much more surface area I have. Like for real, my hand can fit perfectly and still have, be able to have room on the side for the 3 buttons that are on the side. I absolutely love this mouse. And so, if you haven't already done it, go ahead and do it. MedkitMysteryBoxes.com. They are awesome, and they don't pay me to advertise for them. I do give them a shout out because they give me this awesome mouse. I couldn't, and I've been trying to upgrade my system for years. So yeah, let's get going, everybody. Let's get going into some Satisfactory. Hold on, give me a second. Let me fix this real quick. And we'll try to, yeah, there we go. We'll try to keep the music going. I don't know if it'll lag the game out at all or graphical lag, but in all of that. But we're gonna try, and if not, then heck with it. We'll just go do our thing. Regardless, I will stop the music and we'll just do our thing. Heck with it. Anyway, how's everybody's Tuesday going? Hit me up in the chat below. Let me know how your Tuesday's going. Mine's going, meh. Found some things out today, but it is what it is. I'm over it. Um, all I have to do at this point, and anybody else that's around my circle and my inner circle that's real close to me, it is what it is. All I have to say. Anyway, enough about me. Let's get into the game, I will what I will do is wherever my remote is for there it is. I will turn the face cam off for a little bit. As a matter of fact, I won't even use my handy dandy remote here. I will just turn it off so y'all can see everything perfectly when it comes to Satisfactory, but also I do need a cigarette. I'm sorry, I do smoke. So that's one of the drawbacks I have. Yeah, or one of the vices that I do have. I do apologize. But like I said, we're gonna try to get some. We're gonna try to get some kind of better oil storage system going, because the current one that I've got is not really, it's already full, as everybody that tuned in last night has seen. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. We'll give the game time to boot up and everything, and we'll give it time to load. I don't know exactly where I saved at. I think I saved at the main base, but I'm not sure. I don't think I did. All right. Let's see. There's a little bit of graphical lag. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We may have to kill Bosch on music. We may have to kill Bosch on it. I do apologize. We'll at least turn it down. My goodness. Wow. Give me a minute, everybody. I almost forgot the key thing. Give me a sec. Yep. Let's see here. All right. oil logistics, do we? Sorry about that, everyone. I had a little brain fart. Alright, so we're gonna have to get better. We're ultimately gonna have to get better fuel logistics out of all of this, because currently everything is either full or almost. See? Why? See, that's almost full. That's full. So, what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to add some kind of process to it. We're gonna have to add a packager so we can package fuel, which means we're gonna have to pump it to a separate packager so we can have just strictly fuel. But the only problem is, what I want to do is I want to store it at the coal base. And the only way I can do that is if I package it individually and then truck it down to where it needs to be. Like I said, I'll have to play with the, not necessarily the Explorer, but the tractor. I will add a bunch of storage for the for all of this fuel that I intend on packing. Because I know the train's just sitting back here at the oil refinery, not even running. I had to shut it down last night because, like, yeah, we're literally full on material over here. But that's okay. That is A-okay. Oh, that's a new song. Okay. I'm kind of glad they got new stuff on Soundstripe. I'm sorry, my ADHD is acting up really, really bad, everybody. Oh my gosh. I done come up here and forgot what I was gonna do. Man, where's Lucifer at when I need him? Chill. Hey, that's alright. I don't, yeah, I got this. I got this. Ah. See. Maybe put a different station in. Hold on. Let me go to the oil refinery real quick, everybody. Give me a second. Like I said, give me a minute. I hate that this lags for some people. I do apologize. I'm poor. My streaming setup is not all that good, but I'm trying. If I was able to get a better setup, I would totally have one. for the lagginess and drop frames and the pixelation, especially when I move or run through hyper. I'm trying my best. Alright, so I mean, we don't have to work as far as storage over here. Like, I mean, I don't know, we got 2 big giant industrial fluid buffers full of this stuff down here. But this is just strictly, I think, strictly for packaging. Hold on, give me a second. So it's literally right there. Give me a sec. Hold on. Because it comes in right here through this wall. And then it put in these 2 buffers here. Because they stay. They stay. And that's my contingency. I can use this for fuel, yeah. But I want to transfer all of this fuel up to the main base, so I can run a bunch of power plants up at the main base. But I also want to run it via train, as opposed to just having all kinds of pumps, all kinds of power lines, and everything, having to figure out the logistics of that. Hence the reason why I recruited Lucifer to help me out here as far as, train logistics. Oh my God, another Christmas song. I love it. Give me a second. I've got it. There. Okay. I do apologize for that. There's some good Christmassy songs going. Yeah. Having a different kind of Christmassy song. Yeah, why not? I'm sick of the same old thing. We need something different. Huh. Let's see. Okay. So, of course, you see the tanker in front of us. It is, it's full of crude oil currently. See, it's currently full of crude oil. I did have fuel over in this area, but I decided to, drain it out and everything, because this here needs to fill up. I'd rather have a full tank on the train car than, but also at the same time, that keeps me from having resources available for the current power plant that I have hooked up at the main base. We'll go back to the main base. Yes. It'll take us a minute. I do apologize for the length of this, but I mean, this is the closest oil nodes that I have access on. Like I said, I did cheat to get the space station finished on this planet, but I'm still, trying to work through all of it. Sorry about that. I had a mess. I do get distracted. That's my ADHD. I do. So oil logistics. So we don't necessarily have to worry about anything out there at the oil base, but we may have to worry about up here at the main base because we are literally out of storage, which kind of sucks. But also at the same time, I do need to package this as opposed to just using it strictly for power. I mean, hence the reason why we've used a lot of fuel already in the first couple, like the first couple of fluid buckets. Hmm. I'm sorry, everybody. My mind is just elsewhere right now. I've got a lot of stuff. I'm sorry. I should have made this a silent stream. I do apologize.
Do we need that?
A lot. We'll go ahead and come down here to the coal refinery.
Check this out.
Okay, so let's see. I may have an idea, everybody. Hold on. Let's go ahead and go back up to main base real quick. Yeah, I literally ran down here just to ride the hyper tube back up. Yeah, I do apologize for those. Yeah. I do apologize for the stream quality, everybody. Yeah, I'm set up. So, let's run over here real quick. Okay, so we got a 2-bay, fluid platform here that Lucifer set up for us. Thank you, Lucifer. I don't know if you're watching or lurking or not, but thank you. But also we have to expand this. So what I was thinking of doing was making a second floor, but not at the top. More or less of maybe, below. Not very far below, but enough to where we can fit a fluid buffer. Because we're going to need as much storage space as we can if we're going to have the train running nonstop. I'm sorry. I'm sitting here thinking, trying to keep my mind on the game. I've got a lot of stuff going through. So I do apologize if I'm being overly quiet, but also at the same time.
Not worth the effort.
What do you mean not worth the effort, Ada? I'm collecting these so I can get, I want to do Fixmas straight up this year. Come on now. Come on. As a matter of fact, let's go over here and mess with our admin. Look, another gift. Ada, come on. Let's see what wisecrack you got this time. Nothing? Come on, Ada. Really? Hold up. Wait. Where's... Really, Ada, nothing? You ain't got nothing for that one? No wisecrack, no quip? Come on. I'm just collecting them. You ain't even got to say a thing. I collect them because, I tech with it. Why not? I mean, if they're just going to randomly drop out of the sky, I'm going to collect them. Why would there be a tear in the man for it? It's Still no wisecrack, Ada. I get it. I get it. It gets to a point where you get sick of it. But guess what? I'm not gonna get sick of it. I'm not. Look, hold on, wait. You can't make enough. So guess what? Yeah, you got a bunch of them. Yes. Look, they're in here. Tell me. As a matter of fact, we'll go ahead and start doing some of the holiday events. Totally forgot. We gotta get day number 2. So we gotta find day number 2. Let me know if y'all find day number 2 before I do, because I'm absolutely blind. That is. Yeah. What we got? What is New Noble? Okay. I like that. Alright, anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and take 5 minutes. I have to use the potty. Y'all spam them emotes on the green K and everything. I will be right back. Alright, I'm sorry about that, everybody. Had a few things few extra things I had to do. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this additional fuel storage going. Try to, or at least gather the materials for it. 'Cause I really don't like honestly nothing about that stuff.
A baby could have found this.
But you're an AI, Ada, so I don't want to hear it. Really, really, Ada. I don't want to hear that. Look, look, look. I'll go over here and collect all of these over here. I want to see. I want to hear what this woman has to say. For real. Look, there's another one. We got all kinds over here, man. Come on. What you got to say, Ada? I'm collecting them all. Look, come on. What you got to say?
Ho ho, oh whatever.
Why you gotta be a Grinch for? Like, I don't get it. Why you gotta be a Grinch? Come on, Ada. 'Tis the season to be jolly. You're not being very jolly right now. Look, we'll even go over here. Look, there's all kinds of them over here. Like, yeah, I want every piece of dialogue you have to say. Look, I'm closing in on 1,000. What you got to say about that, Ada? Not a dang thing. Look, still nothing? Really? Still nothing. Come on, Ada, where you at? No wisecracks about, yeah. No more wisecracks? Come on, Ada. Yeah, I'm irritated with that crap now. Like, I'm sitting here having fun collecting all this stuff. Come on now. Look, look, there's one even, like, literally sitting right here. Are you not gonna, still not, she's still not gonna say anything. I get it. I get it. Anyway, I earned 15 minutes. Yeah, I gotta get up early in the morning, here later on, so I'm gonna go ahead and end stream here. Um, Ada trying to always ruin somebody's day. She's Debbie Downer for real. Anyway, I do appreciate everybody for tuning in. You know, I guess hit the socials up. You know, do the usual sub, follow, and all of that. Anyway, we'll talk to you all not tomorrow, probably next day. Anyway.